The old saying, you deserve what you're willing to tolerate. But in this case, you have an invisible enemy that is taking pot shots at you from every direction. They're hiding deliberately. They're hiding behind the population in multiple layers of insulation. They're hiding behind a wall of lies and silence. They're using satellites and sophisticated technology to take aim at you from a distance. It's far from an even playing field. In identifying your enemy specifically is not easily done. And once you do, you realize that they have the benefit of unlimited resources at their disposal, both in terms of people that are willing to do their dirty work on the street level and financially. It's not an option to just run down to Lowe's or Home Depot and buy shielding material against their sophisticated billion-dollar directed energy weapons that are being delivered by drone, satellite, 5G systems, etc., etc. Military-grade weaponry being used against civilians. It's horrendous. It is killing many people. It is causing undue suffering for many people. I only have one solution, and that is detoxing of heavy metals. I know this to be true. At some point in my life, I didn't get voices to skull. I didn't get electrical energy attacks. So what changed? The answer to this is the airways were polluted with aluminum, cadmium, strontium, and nanotechnology. And as it entered into my bloodstream, whether through inhalation or absorption or ingested by processed food and municipal water, I discovered my body was becoming like a walking lithium battery, like a transistor radio, if you will, receiving an unwanted transmission. And I discovered, through the help of a channel called Look Out for Charlie and a few other people, that you could turn the radio off, the unwanted transmission. You could reduce the intensity of the electrical shocks and the torment they inflict on you by persistently detoxing the metal that they keep polluting the air, food, and water with. Now, if you're serious about this, post a comment and I'll list the ingredients that I use. Now, by no means has it eliminated gang stalking and torture from my life completely, but it has reduced it significantly. As far as the directed conversation and the Mickey Mouse games that they play with the people, that's a whole nother ballgame. I think we're all big boys and girls here. We find our own ways to deal with that. The other situation in surviving the game is earning a living. They're good at sabotaging the workplace and your means of generating income. And my answer to that is do whatever you got to do to survive. If you got to recycle cans, aluminum, copper, whatever, do that. If you have to drive for Uber Eats or DoorDash, do that. If you have a skilled trade like myself and a trade union that somewhat protects you, even though your colleagues are fully involved in this, then take your unemployment benefit for 6 months, right? it's not likely any of us are going to attain any serious financial success, right? It's possible, but it's not likely. I would stay away from the things that are worthless, like entertainment and things that get you into a fantasy world and a distraction. I would eliminate alcohol and narcotics and all the things that weaken you, right? I would stay out of places like bars, and places where there are large crowds, where you're literally cannon fodder for the enemy, and make it difficult for them, right? These are just suggestions. After years of targeting, I've developed my own survival strategy.